Welcome back, everybody, here on V for Vanilla Season 2, Episode number 2, and I think it's finally time. Been thinking about it. It's finally time to open the inventory. We're gonna do it right now. Here we go. Achievement, get taking inventory. There we go. You can finally see my eyes. Hey, guys. And I can see you. So the first episode we did a lot of preparation stuff. We did a whole bunch of getting a little XP, getting levels, getting set up. Got a little bit of armor here and there. Got our food set, our little Bill's hole ready to go. I think this time around, the second episode, we can finally start doing something worthwhile. We're gonna spruce up the place a little bit, spruce up Phil's hole. Make it a little nicer looking. And we've got some plans that you got a little glimpse of over here. Gonna start working on spawn a little bit. The exotics. You know, maybe he might have done a little barn over there. I think he had just a small little barn. It's got a couple animals here and there, maybe a crop or two, but not too big. And so we're gonna work on the little spawn pad, spawn area, and try to finish up our enchanting as well. And I think we'll get to those maps this episode too. Do a little mapping. And first, you can see over here, we got the spawn pad laid out a little bit. This is where our sheep used to be, and the cows and the chicken used to be. So we took care of that little problem, moved them over, and let's check out how that went down. Now that we have the spawn area clear of all the sheep, cow, and chicken mess, we've got it laid out a little bit here. Hopefully everybody should spawn within this area. If they don't, then they can mark it with a little bit of wool, and we can adjust it accordingly. All the animals, as you saw, we moved them back over here. We've got the chickens, we've got the sheep, We've got the cows back in that corner. They're all doing just fine. And we've got them out of the way for our future work we can do over here on the spawn pad. I think I'll leave it like this for a little bit, try to get some people respawning so they can test where they're coming in. And season 1, I did the testing by repeatedly killing myself like 50 times and by a variety of different methods. I think I'll pass on that this time. Still rocking the 0 deaths, so trying to keep that going as long as we can, I suppose. Well, it has been a few days, a week, I don't know, long enough to see if anybody is spawning outside of this area. And it looks like we're good. Don't see any markers, haven't heard from anybody that they're going outside of the spawn box, and they shouldn't be, so looks like we're in the clear to start building something. Been thinking about it a little bit here and there, and I think the plan is that I'd like to go with is to have roads coming out of the corners. Each of the corners have a little path coming out that we will connect to the road system around spawn. And on each of the faces, some kind of message boards. Maybe one face will be another portal, and 3 faces message board. Something like that. Get rid of last season we had the people putting signs all around spawn, the spawn area, so that people would see them. So let's clean that up, and we'll get the message boards directly at the spawn area, directly where Nether portal is. So if you have information you need to spread, you can put it on the message board, and people will still see it. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to get to building, and while I start doing a little building, before we get back to you, show a little montage of a few things that went down between episode 1 and episode 2. A little bit of mining, a little bit of almost dying, but not quite. Still 0 deaths with you. And yeah, we can hang out with that, show you, got a few diamonds and a few other goodies from caving adventures. And I'm gonna throw something together here, and we'll get right back to you. Alright, maybe trapped in a cave and almost dead, but one of these guys dropped a carrot for me out here. There it is. Gonna bring it over? Pick it up. Nope, not gonna bring it to me. Ow! That was painful. One heart, that took a heart and a half. Give me my carrot. 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 Get over here. Yes, got the carrot. 1 diamond. 1. 3. 1 diamond. I found some. I only found 1 on that last patch, so definitely feels good to get a nice batch of 8. Good. How many did I get from the 8? Whoa, that's really good. Got 23 out of those 8. And apple number 2. Just as good as the first. Every time. Just delicious. As you saw there, we got quite a few diamonds in between episodes. Managed to survive a few scares. With those diamonds, got working on enchants a little bit. Got some fortune, got some silk touch, pickaxes going on. Some decent books. Got all the unbreaking books from little villager trading. Got a sharpness 4 sword. Still haven't found anything to put that looting on yet. I think I want to put it on a smite sword for wither hunting. So gonna save that for now. Messed around with banners a little bit. Cookie Monster, maybe? Maybe? Hard to tell. I don't know. Play around with banners a little bit more. That's the best I could come up with for now. Back to the spawn pad. Been doing a little work over here. Got a little something going on. I think I like it. Gonna stick with it for now. Message boards hanging down off the glass. You can, putting the signs on the glass for leaving any messages. On this one, we've got the map. Still planning on expanding it on both edges because I feel like spawn's going to expand more in those directions. The plan for Town Hall is somewhere around this area. So we want the maps over there. And then on this side, this corner up here is mini games, so couldn't hurt to have maps here. This is flat land. Something could happen over there. This is all mountains down here. Nothing really is going to go on. And we don't really need to go north too much either. So this is spawn for now. So we can talk about plans a little bit. Now that we've got a map in front of us, a little easier to describe things. This is the village. I think we want to fence it in and protect it. And have a small villager population just hanging out just for looks. And I want to extend this lake into the river at a couple points, probably here and maybe again down here. Just for fun, we can have bridges going around on our paths. We'll work out a road network, something coming over here to cross into the mini games area. The road's coming here towards Town Hall, and of course the barn needs to be connected as well. I feel like most of the shops and other community-oriented builds, death games, etc. We have a little bit of area here off of this road towards mini games. Probably room for one thing up there, and then all this over here, and on the other side of the lake as well. That's getting kind of far down there. Not quite as prime real estate, but up here, all good spots in between spawn and Town Hall. I feel like that's going to be the prime area for shops. We'll see how it grows. You can never tell. Thought spawn wouldn't grow in the direction that it did last season, but proved me wrong. I like the design of the message boards that we got going on. Let me know what you think. It's want to keep something clear. You can still see through it if it's not cluttered with signs. This one, not quite finished with it. Not sold on it yet. I think just one huge portal. But on the back side, I think I want to have it solid, so that you have to run around and actually be inside here to go in. And when you come out, you have to come out in this direction so you would see any messages on the boards. You can't just come out and run away from the spawn. I think that's probably the route we're going to take. Just one big portal. We'll see how it looks. See how it looks. Of course, we'll put some detail in the back. On the back side. Probably some trees and stuff. For the floor around here, I'm not too sure yet. Some kind of garden feel, but at the same time we have to have the roads coming in out of each corner. So it's still a work in progress, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I like how it's growing so far. Hopefully next time I'll get back to you with a hopefully almost finished, if not all the way finished product. Well, here we are. Oh, we got a little friend. Came to check it out too. Got the maps expanded a little bit on both the edges. We'll be able to see maybe most of the minigame area if it takes over this quarter here into the plains and forest. Gonna leave the floors plain for now. We'll probably work on that a little bit more once we get the roads worked in a little bit. And maybe do some, put some flowers in and that kind of stuff. This is for the front of the portal. I just went with the same design. The sides are okay. The back's pretty plain. I don't love it, but it gets the job done for now. If somebody else wants to make it look a little bit better, feel free. I think it'll work for now. This crafting table, I'm gonna leave it here. This has got to be one of their earliest remaining crafting tables on the server. I feel like this has been here for a long time. Needs to be carefully moved to a museum or something. Check out our friend. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So I used 2 name tags. I found 2 name tags, and I used them both, which is maybe more than I used all of last season. They both disappeared. I named a chicken that was out in the lake. I named him Duck. But he has since been shot or something. He's no longer there. It's not that one. Guess I should have named that one instead. That one's been there forever. But my duck is gone. And I named Pigman Groot. But he has not been seen either. I feel like somebody got mad at him and took him out or something, because I didn't even see him shortly after, like the next day. So, I'm going to call it done for now with the spawn pad. We got maps done too with it. And I think next up, I picked up an achievement too. Got some wood just while taking down one of these beams to fix it. I wasn't even thinking about it. So that means I can't do any more, can't craft any more crafting tables if I want to not get any more achievements. I meant to make some ahead of time, but gonna have to work with what we have. Maybe tear down Obey's house. Nah, leave it alone. So we said we were gonna spruce up the house a little bit, so just go get some wood, and then be right back. Not gonna do anything. Oh, come on. Come on, why? Oh. Not gonna do anything too fancy, just gonna, make it look a little bit better beyond the basic villager house that it is now. It's not even that, since I think it got blown up. It looked like somebody put some granite in a few blocks in the front, which is not one of my favorite blocks. Looks a little run down. So we'll get back to you real quick when we get some supplies ready. And we're back. Got a little wood. Here's Phil's hole. We can spruce it up a little bit. I'm definitely excited about how things are progressing so far. Glad that now that we have the little spawn pad done. I feel like I feel much more comfortable with being able to move on to other things. It's hard to do something else when you feel like that kind of should have priority. We've got to get that done before we can move on. The roads are definitely the next step. Should hopefully be. Exotics has a plan. He's always got a plan. He's the man. He knows what's going on. So he's got a little design picked out. I think it's similar to the one that's in front of his barn. And so we're going to start working on materials for that. And, oh, my banner. Go pick that up in a minute. Going to start working on materials for that and hopefully get a road done soon. That would definitely be nice. Once we get the road in, then it's just a matter of people building out wherever they want to. Well, they can do that now. They can build wherever they want to now. But we have a few ideas for. I know a lot of people have a few ideas for where they want to put some things. So we can work the road design into that, or the road placement into that. And after the road, then I think my next project, I know I keep hearing about it all the time. I gotta get death games up. So that's gonna be the next one coming soon. Don't worry, Dun. It's coming soon. Now everybody probably looking forward to killing me since I haven't been playing much on here and I don't have gonna have to make sure I get my armor ready to go. I think we should be set armor wise. Oh, get my banner. Come on, banner. We're gonna leave it inside for now. Not finalized. Still might be able to find something a little bit better for the banner. Oh, that's my first pick. Saving it for now. And of course it is still always Bill's hole. Oh, there we go. Spruced it up a little bit. Cleaned it up. Got rid of that. Had to get rid of the. What is it? Granite? Yeah, the granite that was there. That's just no good. Well, now that we've got everything fixed up a little bit, we got spawn set up a little bit. Like the way things are heading for sure. Next time, gonna be doing a little bit more building, maybe some exploring. We still need to find a home outside of the hole. Find some jungles around, maybe something else. Who knows what might catch our eye once we're running around. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for tuning in. We will catch you next time. See you guys.